Shepherd me, O gods, beyond my wants, beyond my fears, from death into light. The gods are my shepherds, so nothing shall I want. I rest in the meadows of faithfulness and love. I walk by the quiet waters of your peace.
Now all rise.
Tiny, you look beautiful. I don't even know what else to say. You are the most gorgeous thing I have ever seen. And today, we shall become one. And this shall be the happiest day of my life. And I am glad I get to share it with you, and you alone, Tiny.
Dearest brothers and sisters, under the light of the heavens, we gather today in the temple of Pelor to witness to the most pure and most sacred of bonds, the bond of unrelenting, untainted, and pure love. It is this love that Pelor graces us with and smiles upon with his guiding light. So today, brothers and sisters, we have among us two people who have found this precious gift. And we are here, as well as the gods above, to witness their declarations of undying loyalty to one another. And so I ask you two today, have you come here, of your own will, to profess your love for one another with purity and devotion?
I have.
And now, I ask all of the gods above to hear my words, and please, bestow your blessings upon this pair, as they dare to begin their journey in the light as one. I call upon the Dawnfather, Pelor himself, to use his light to guide these two on the path of harmony and love. I call upon the Changebringer, Avandra, to bless this union with joy and excitement as they bring their journey of life together. I call upon the Platinum Dragon, Bahamut, to guard, guide, and protect these two, and see that justice and peace lives on forever in their lives. I call upon the Wild Mother, Melora, to see that this union be nurtured and bear the fruitfulness of life, love, and happiness. I call upon the Allhammer, Moradin, so that the forge of life be forever lit in your matrimonial promises. And I call upon the knowing mistress, Ayun, to bestow the wisdom and knowledge where needed to keep understanding within your journey towards eternity. And with all the gods, named and unnamed, I call them forth to witness this bond between two of their loved children. And now I ask you, Thresh, do you take this person to be your wedded spouse under the will of the divine, to love and cherish, to have and to hold, to walk hand in hand with for eternity, until death do you part?
I do.
And you, do you take Thresh to be your wedded spouse under the will of the divine, to love and to cherish, to have and to hold, to walk with hand in hand for eternity, until death do you part. Very well. And I have also been made aware that Thresh has prepared his own vows that he plans to confess to you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Very well.
Tiny, ever since the day that we met, you have brought joy, laughter, light, and the sense of having a true place to belong into my life. Before we met, I had never known a true home, a true friend, and eventually, a true love. It was something that I would only ever see in my brightest of dreams. But on a day I felt at my lowest, a day I was caged for being a monster, you walked into my darkest of places and managed to pull me into the light without even knowing it. It's because of you that I've decided I would continue to fight on in the battles of life. And it's because of you that I've made the choices I have that led me to this point. And since I'm here, I don't regret a single one. Tiny, I vow to love you from this life into the next. If it means that I get to gaze into those eyes of yours for eternity. And all it took was getting thrown into a cage with an orc for you to change my life for the better. I vow to love you forever, and I've never spoken truer words than that.
The ones above smile upon this union, for it is in true love that we are reminded of the graces from the heavens. Garak, would you please present the rings?
Of course.
Thank you. And with the blessing of the Dawnfather and the power that the Temple of Pelor has bestowed upon me, I now pronounce you as one under his light. You may seal this union with a kiss.
Well then, Tiny, let's not keep eternity waiting. Thanks for the gifts, Rockshi. I'm honored that you would give me your initiation shield as our wedding gift. The memories tied to this thing are unforgettable. I shall cherish it for as long as I live. Tiny, I honestly didn't think Garak was going to bring half of the entire tribe to our celebration. I didn't even know all the orcs could fit in Treston. I knew he wanted to plan the after party traditionally, but damn. There was one thing though. I know you don't talk about them much, but I would have hoped to meet your family one of these days. I was surprised that you asked Kelly to walk you down the aisle instead of inviting your father. I know it might be hard to tell them that you're getting married to an orc, but since I love you, I would just show them that I am just as worthy as anyone else. Perhaps one day, I will find out about the two people responsible for creating my, well, spouse. Oh, well, ain't that cute? Look at you two little lovebirds kissing and whatnot. What can I say, Garak? I'm madly in love with them. Oh, hardy har har, that's cute, but now that the sabe ceremony is over, it's time to show these pidges how we orcs celebrate a wedding. Garak, are you drunk already? We just got out of the chapel and the first thing you do was hit the bar, wasn't it? Why, it was, as a matter of fact. And between you and me, they have this cute little pidge there that serves drinks. Oh, so that's why you went there first. Did you get drunk just to talk to a server? That's besides the point. What we need to do now is get you and me and all the boys out there and show them how we orcs celebrate. And that means you too, Pidge. I want to see everyone on the dance floor until we pass out from exhaustion or drinks. Well then, Tiny, this is our night. Let's make sure we remember it. That's the spirit. Now off to find that cute little server. Oh, and one last thing, Tiny. Try not to overdo it and pass out. Well, because there's still one part to the ceremony left. Well, I guess you'll have to see when we get back to the cottage now, won't we, Tiny? Now, let's go and dance the night away. I'm married to the most perfect person in the world. And if that's not a cause to celebrate, I don't know what is.
Yes, sir. I found them here in the town of Treston, not too far from where their father said they went missing. Well, it appears you may be too late, sir. They're attending their own wedding, as of currently. And of all people, to an orc no less. Well, I know that won't stop you from having them one way or another. So, should I move in now, or wait until all is asleep? I await your orders, Master Tylock.